Manita, ça va?
Manita, on est là, ça va.
Ouh! On dit quoi?
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 On dit quoi? Bonjour, c'est Serayah.
Serayah, thank you so much for welcoming us today, our team at RollingStone Africa. We're so happy to be with you to talk about your new film project. First, congratulations on that project.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So I wanted to ask you, how was it like to work on such a powerful project? And what drew you to the project?
It was amazing to work on this project, honestly, with the powers that be. Tyler Perry co-produced with Devon Franklin, to be able to work with some of the greats that are in this film. Tyler Lepley is my co-star. Felicia Rashad is like my surrogate mother in the film. We have, Babyface, is in the film and wrote some of the records. There's a lot. Jermaine Dupri, can't forget him. There was a lot of greatness on set, so it was very, it was awesome to be amongst them, and kind of like soak in everything that they had too. But the film is super important, I think, because one, the representation, to see a love story, but to see a Black love story, and to see it done in a way that is very mindful of the viewer, very mindful of the story that originates in the Bible, the book of Ruth. And I think that although it is a faith-based story, you don't have to be a person of faith or religion to love the movie, which is awesome too.
You talked about, the power of the story. And we know that Devon Franklin and Tyler Perry are known to, share stories of faith. We know that the story of Ruth and Boaz is a powerful story of resilience, destiny, faith. How did you prepare for this role?
Honestly, kind of getting acquainted with this actual story in the Bible, because I've heard it referenced here and there, but I didn't know the full, how kind of like the arc of it. But that, and I think just making sure that I kept Ruth grounded. I didn't want to play it like, it's a faith story, but I didn't want to play her as like a holy Christian, if that makes sense. I wanted to make sure that she is received as just a girl navigating life, like she's every girl, and I think it's important to normalize, especially in our communities, it's important to normalize like being within the world or even in the industry, in any industry, and kind of navigating what is best for you, even though that might not be popular opinion, or it might not be what someone else thinks you should do. And I think that's what Ruth is going through. Like she leaves an opportunity of an 8-figure deal with so deaf in the movie, and she just knows that deep down inside this is not for her. She has a different calling, and I think that that's a big message for people, especially in today's age when everything is like transactional and surface level, and it's all about the bag. Right. Even though it is all about the bag.
It has to be about the bag.
It does,
to a certain extent, but also about real human connections and relations. And I like that you touched on that, because we live in such a society where everything, as you said, is so transactional that you don't even know who your real friends are. Or, when you get in a relationship with a person, my little sister said something really funny. She said, no one falls faster in love than a ninja that needs a place to stay.
Oh, God. That makes sense.
That made me really laugh, but it made me think of the state of society. How do you navigate in a society that is kind of like that now, even with the rise of social media and appearance, etc.?
Yeah. Honestly, I try to just be myself. I just try to navigate and meet people where they're at, and I try to give off my real authentic whoever I am. No, I just try to give off good vibes. Honestly, I just everyone I meet, I'm a big believer of you never know who you're talking to.
Yes.
You can't treat one person beneath the next. And I think that we are here all living in this experience together, and we all need each other. And I really believe that. And I was a girl who was not known before, like I know what it's like to be a girl who's striving to do the things that she really wants to do and to live out her wildest dreams. So I just take it very seriously that, and I think that carries out into the people I meet. And I just try to stay authentic to myself. I don't try to keep up with anything that's going on or any hashtag or any whatever's out. I just try to be authentic to myself.
And that's just the way to go. Talking about authentic, you made this story your own in the way in which you played that role. You talked earlier about how you adapted the role to make sure that every single person, regardless of their faith, could identify to that story and to your character. How do you think that the producer of the movies and the cast as well has done, and what have the cast done to make sure that this story is a story that resonates with all of the audience across the world?
What I learned about Devon is he has that special gift of being in what they call secular, or being in what they call like worldly and entertainment, but also like making sure that he stays true to who he is, which is like faith-based films. And I think he has a great understanding of how to blend the two and how to make it still real, still grounded and still truthful and authentic. And from what he said that I learned is just like he understands what's necessary for the film. And he's really good at that. And so when you watch Ruth and Boaz, you realize, yeah, she may be talking about her faith, or there's parts where, Ruth is praying or things like that, but it really comes off as a normal experience that anyone has. Like when you go through any traumatic event, like even if you've never prayed before, for some reason, when people go through really traumatic events, they pray.
Absolutely.
Even if they've never done it before.
Yes.
So that's a part of the story. That's just a small part of the story that you don't necessarily have to be a religious person or a super faith-based person to understand what these characters are going through or to resonate with them.
It's a beautiful thing to hear you speak, because I think that there's so many people that can connect to what you just said about Devon and how he's able to manage and to balance his life. First of all, God and the Bible asks you to go out in the world, not to preach to the choir, but actually go and find people. But sometimes in his position, it's not easy because there are still people that will judge these choices. So it's just beautiful to hear you speak on that. And I wanted to know what it was like to work with him and with Tyler Perry. And what did you learn from them?
Well, I've learned that, from Devon getting him being with Tyler Perry and them getting this deal with Netflix is huge. That's huge. And for him to be able to do it with faith-based content is even bigger. Yes. And then there's another part of that, to be a person or a man of color doing it. So, he's breaking barriers, and I've just learned that from that. And how successful he is right now. It's just like, stay true to who you are. Don't bend your values or your morals to get anywhere quicker. It's like, I'm sure he feels so much. I can't speak for him, but I feel like it's probably more rewarding now because he's doing it in his way. And so I think that's the biggest takeaway I take from it is he's stayed on it. He said that he's been doing this for the past 30 years, and I think that that's inspiring.
It is.
Yeah.
Basically, when you stay true to yourself, no matter what, things will always align for you and fall into place.
Right.
Now, let's talk about you and your career.
Yes.
Because your career has been amazing. It's been inspiring. You said earlier that before you were not known and you were just a woman, a girl chasing your dreams.
Yeah.
And today you're in a position in which you've achieved more than that. But you've also made a way for other young women, young Black women across the world to know that we can make it too. Can you talk about this, how different this role is from roles that you've had before, and even from Empire, where people got to know you?
This role is different because this girl is not, like I said, she's not exploiting herself. She's not looking to be transactional. She's looking to be of service to Naomi when like tragedy happens. This character has a lot of substance. She has a lot of depth, and that's one of the reasons I really enjoyed playing her.
You're great at balancing your careers. I mean, you have a career in television, film, but also in music. How do you manage to balance the two? And above all, your most important work, being a mom in all of this. How do you balance this?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I've been getting that question. Honestly, I just take it one day at a time. You know, I try to do what I can, and what I can't do, what's overbearing or too much for me, I'm like, all right, I'll get it on the next time. Honestly, I try to stay as grounded as possible, and I try to stay in the moment as possible, because I think that that's something that I'm getting better at, because so many things can happen, but sometimes you're just so worried about the next thing, and you're so worried about chasing whatever it is that you see, that you kind of miss what's happening now, like doing an interview with you. So I just really try to be in the moment, be present. I think that's my biggest thing in the past like 5 years, is just be present. Yeah.
On top of being present, how do you stay grounded?
My family, staying grounded in like meditating and doing things for myself, my friends. I love to just do normal things that I love to do, like go to yoga classes, and I still am out and about. It's so weird because I'll be at a mall, or I'll be wherever, and people will be like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "The same thing you're doing." Looking at Zara,
Yes.
looking for a clothes, a shirt. So I still enjoy going to the mall and walking around, or going to the park, or that's not far-fetched for me, although I guess that's not the perception, right? Yeah.
You get to choose some beautiful projects that you work on. How important is it for you to work on projects like this one that actually uplifts others?
So important. It's so important for me, and that's a big reason why I wanted to do this film, or I'm grateful that I did, is because, like, if not for purpose, then for what, right? Like, if you do things and they're just like hot for this second and then not the next, and no one really cares anymore, and it doesn't inspire people for years to come, I feel like that's just kind of like, I don't know. That's not what I want my destiny to be. I want it to feel like what you're saying. So I'm really glad that you get that from this, and I hope that I continue to be around projects and people and the environments and music and things like that uplift people, because that's why I got into this. Because I listened to artists when I was little and I was inspired. I seen music videos that made me feel inspired to dance, or I seen shows that made me feel inspired to make someone else feel the way they made me feel. The way they made me feel, which is like, you can hear a song and feel consoled, or feel like someone understands you through music, and or you can watch a film and be like, oh my gosh, I'm her or him. So I've always wanted to kind of like pass that on too.
What are some of the lessons that you've learned in this film? And what is one lesson that you can share with us that you've learned in life in general, whether it's a quote or a lesson that you want to share with us?
A lesson that I would like to share from the film, I would say a big lesson is following your gut instinct. I think Ruth really follows her gut instinct when she decides to say no to the deal and move to Tennessee, where she knows no one and she has nothing. I think that that's a testament to just being a human being, because we all have like gut instincts, and I feel like that's your divine like navigation system for life. Like something telling you don't go that way. And you're like, that was weird. Well, okay, I'll go this way. Or, just it could be small things, or don't talk to that person, or you get a vibe, or, don't take that job, or whatever it is. I think that in this film, that's a really big theme for Ruth. And I would also say like that's a big theme for me too.
Now let's talk a little bit about your music. What can you share about your project?
Oh my gosh, it's so fun. No, no, it's so fun. Seriously, it's good vibes. Like I just, my last two couple projects, I was going through things with relationships and breakups and things. And now I'm just in a good space, and I really wanted my music to reflect that. I wanted to talk about things, but I wanted them to feel overall energetically like refreshing. So on this project, I have a little bit of like pop. I have some like acoustic records, some R&B records. There's a record that's really fun. That's like a Euro like house record. I wanted to play around with things a little bit and get outside of the box.
Did you feel like you discovered a new side of yourself while working on this project?
For sure. And I feel like this music that I'm making is like my dream music that I've always wanted to make. I feel like I've been in search of this music.
So. I feel like every time, like at every new project, it's like you get better and greater at your craft.
Thank you.
And
thank you.
You continuously discover who you are. It's like you're human becoming. Like every day, it's lessons. So it's beautiful to see you evolve and achieve so many things. Earlier, we were talking about the fact that you are an inspiration to so many young women. And we know that there are a lot of young sisters who are hoping to one day become a Black woman in Hollywood. What are some of the challenges that you faced on your journey, and how did you overcome them?
There's so many challenges. I think that's another thing too. Not just being a woman in Hollywood, but I think just being a woman doing anything can be a challenge. And so, it's forever finding who you are. It's forever giving yourself grace. It's forever sharpening your tool, like staying ready for your opportunity. I think that's a big thing that I love to tell people is like, you think about so much where you want to be, but doing the work every day allows you to be ready for that when that opportunity comes. Yes. So I really do believe that, because I didn't have an agent when I started. I didn't have all of the resources. I was just doing my thing. Like I'm just writing music, writing songs, and going to classes and doing these different things. So I really do think like what's done in the dark comes to light, and that's for the work that you put in too. So I would say that, and I would also say if I could give advice to women who want to be in entertainment, I would just say to know or figure out what you want your identity to be. Yeah, and allow yourself to navigate in that space that way, and don't give up who you are. during the process.
What would you like the audience to take away from your new music project, but also from your film project?
That you don't have to be in a box. And also, someone asked me a question like, "What did you want to do this because it was a faith-based film? Did that kind of make you not want to do it?" And I'm like, no, not really. Do what you feel like you're called to do, even if that's not what's going on. You know, there's not faith-based movies being made every day, but I think it's still necessary. So I say just like build your own blueprint, yeah.
So we're going to end the interview with one message that you have for the world, for your fans, anything that you'd like to say, whether it's a word of encouragement or anything.
Let's see. I would love to say that we all need to extend the olive branch a little more. Yeah, I think it's really important to lift each other up, to check on each other. There's a lot going on in the world. We can be, Western culture can be very driven on goals and success and money and all the things. And those things are necessary, you know, but it's also really important to check on those around us. And so I would say to do that, that's very, very important. There's real things going on in the world right now, and I really acknowledge that. And also, to not be in a box. Let your creativity fly. You can do it all. Honestly, people ask me like to choose sometimes, or like, what do you like more? I love it all. I'm creative. So if you want me to do your makeup, I'll do that too. You know, I just love to play, and I'm just creative, and I think be in your imagination. Don't take yourself too seriously. Yeah, live.
We got that message. Now we go. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick intro.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna teach you a little bit of French.
Uh-oh. Hopefully I say it good. I don't think I'm going to.
Yes, you
okay.
will.
All right.
You will say it good.
Let's see.
Okay, so
They're going to be in the comments like, girl, but we love you. You can go, but no. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so I'm going to teach you bonjour.
Ooh, say it again.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
It's perfect.
You had a little something else back there.
No, you said it right. She said bonjour.
Bonjour.
C'est Serayah.
C'est Serayah.
Bonjour, c'est Serayah.
Bonjour, c'est Serayah.
Yes. But you have to say it like, bonjour, c'est Serayah.
Oh, okay. Bonjour, c'est Serayah.
See, you did it so good. She did it good, right?
Yeah, we'll do it one more time.
Okay, he's like, I don't know about that.
But you did it good.
Bonjour.
Hello, it's Serayah.
Okay,
Bonjour, c'est Serayah.
Oh, bonjour, c'est Serayah.
Can you say, comment ça va?
Oh, gosh.
Comment ça va?
Say it again.
Comment ça va?
Comment ça va?
Yes.
Comment ça va?
Yes.
Okay. What am I saying?
In front of the camera.
What am I saying? What does that mean?
How are you?
Oh. Comment ça va, right?
Comment ça va?
Comment ça va? Comment ça va?
Now I'm going to teach you some slang.
Okay, I'm ready for this.
So, can manita, say manita.
Manita.
Okay, great. With the little Spanish accent, I like it.
I know. Wait, you say it again.
Manita.
Manita.
Manita. And now you're going to say it with like an African accent.
Ta or ta?
Ta.
Ta.
Ta, like
Ta.
a T.
Ta.
Manita.
Oh, manita.
Yeah, say manita like this.
Manita.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
the voice. The tone. The tone
right?
does it better.
Say,
okay.
I'm trying to find something that is not too hard. Like
Manita.
say,
What am I saying? Manita.
Manita, ça va.
Manita, ça va.
Exactly. And then I respond, ça va, manita.
Okay.
Right? So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it one time.
Okay. Okay. Manita, ça va.
Ça va, manita?
Hey, what am I saying?
You're saying,
Hey, girl.
Girl, yes,
Oh.
hey, girl. Hey, girl, what's up?
Hey, girl, I kind of felt that. Okay.
Yes. Oh, you see, she felt it.
I felt it. I felt
okay,
it.
manita, ça va?
Manita, ça va.
Manita,
ça va.
yeah, exactly.
Ooh, I like that.
Manita, ça va. Do you want to
So
do it
that's
again?
French?
Yes, but it's like slang in Gabon and in Cameroon.
Oh.
We'll say manita, ça va.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you want to do it again now that you're
Okay. Okay. Manita, ça va.
Manita, on est là, ça va.
Ooh, she threw a little something else sprinkled in there.
Can you say on dit quoi?
Ooh.
On dit quoi?
On
Dit quoi?
dit quoi?
Yes, on dit quoi?
On. It's the on. On.
On dit quoi?
On dit quoi?
Uh-huh. Say it again.
On.
Dit quoi?
On dit quoi?
Exactly. On dit quoi?
On dit quoi? Like Boricua.
Yes. On dit quoi?
On dit quoi?
Exactly. On dit quoi?
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 On dit quoi? Now, what's that mean?
Keep it like this. It's what's up.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I like that one.
Right?
Yeah, we was. What's up? On dit quoi?
And then we can say a plus, meaning a plus.
A plus.
Like a plus. Yeah.
A plus.
A plus.
A plus.
Mm-hmm. That means bye.
Oh, a plus.
Yes.
A plus.
So we're gonna look.
A plus.
Good.
Yay! Thank you.